I am Nansen Vold, CPRA stock contractor for Vold Rodeo Company. The family legacy started back with Harry Vold back many years ago, and then Wayne got involved and started the rodeo company up in Canada, and I got transitioned into this in about 2007 with Wayne, and we did the bull portion of the rodeo company for him for the last 15-20 years coming up here. This pen that we're sitting around here now today is where we train all our young calves, from yearlings, 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds. We start them off at a young age with the dummy that has a box on their back that releases at a 4-second whistle usually, and we transfer that into rider bulls here also as the bulls get older, as 3- and 4-year-olds. There's about 130-50 bulls that can go on the truck, that can go down the road. And there's a bunch of young stock also. There's about 50-60 of them as well. So that's the stuff we take on to the PBR's CPRA rodeo events all over the country. So we started bucking these young bulls as late yearlings, and you'll see the shine come out of them at a young age, and then you continue to buck with these animals till they're, most will buck on the circuit till they're 9, some past that, 10, 11, that's a stretch. But the bulls that we will see here during the Ponoka Stampede will be the A-string from Vold Rodeo Company, so it'll be exciting to watch. The genetics of the Vold Rodeo Bull program come back from my grandfather with what we call the Burton genetics or gene that were built from these longhorn cross cattle bred to Mexican bulls from Mexico. So that was brought up. My grandfather took that over, in the late 70s, I think it was, and then we've kept that herd alive, which we're very proud of. And that's what's going to build lots of that whole Canadian bloodline all over Canada. Like most people that do raise bulls in Alberta, Saskatchewan have some sort of backing to that whole, what we call the Burton breeding program. First memory with the Ponoka Stampede would be probably a young kid working the barrels, I guess. Maybe a long time ago we used to pack the barrels around for the chuck wagons, and kind of not very old, probably 6 or 8 years old, mucking around in the mud and playing in the dirt and stuff like that. Jaden, my boy, he's been involved in this since he's been, knee-high to a grasshopper, so he loves it. He's got some bulls of his own, some cows, so he keeps them pretty focused at what we're doing around here, and he quite enjoys it. Keeps the stats, and he likes to travel with the family and go down the road, and he works hard too, so it's a good combination. And carrying on the legacy, as far as the Vold name behind it, I think is where we want to keep that going for as many years as we can. Hopefully the young kids like my son will kind of take over the business when I'm old and getting out of it, and it'll grow on for another 100 years. That's kind of the plan, I guess. It's quite a journey of excitement that the average guy doesn't get to go down the road and see this kind of stuff and go to all these different rodeos all over the country. And you meet new people every day, and that's how you get connections, and that's probably the most intriguing part of the whole business, I'd say. So I want to be remembered for the top stock that we bring throughout the year everywhere, and keep the motivation going on the side of strong animals, healthy stock, family, and just make a name for yourself on the side of being not the good guy, I guess, almost, that's done a good job and the best for everybody.